The ancient Chinese zodiac is comprised of a circle of 12 animal signs. And Daniel Lee interprets the Chinese zodiac in contemporary terms through computer manipulation of photographic images. Each portrait represents the animal sign of that person, and there are rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, and dog. And the second highlight is the Taiwanese farmeress. The artist is Lin Qingxian. This collection is focused on the farm woman. During the fall harvest, she held a basket and carried her baby, which symbolized her maternal love. And this picture is also vivid because the artist emphasized the contrast between two colors, golden of the ground rice and the farm woman in front. Here's some information on transportation to get to the National Taiwan Museum of Fine Arts. There are 3 ways that people can get to the National Art Museum. First, take a bus. Second, take a taxi. Or third, drive their car. There are many buses can help people to get to the museum, and among them are TTJ, Bus 51, and Bus 5. It will cost about $20 per section. Also, there is a parking lot on the museum grounds, so people do not need to worry about the parking difficulties. As for the surrounding area, here's what we found out. There are many fine restaurants nearby the National Taiwan Museum of Fine Arts, and most of them are located on Wuchang West Road. And one of the fine restaurants is Pumpkin House. When you open the door, you will see a pumpkin in the vestibule. This is a mark which reminds you that you are already in the pumpkin house. Not only their display is attractive, but also their dishes are delicious and refreshing. If you don't like grassy food, then you should go Pumpkin House. They also offer a lot of Italian and New Orleans meals for foreigners from different countries. And next, Rita will introduce the Stock 20.
Now I will describe art villages. In our paper, we wrote about 4 art villages: Taipei Artist Villages, Grace Mountain Artist Village, Taiwan Architecture Design and Art Center, and Stock 20. Here is our information on Stock 20 as an example. Stock 20 is a good place full of culture and creative art. Stock 20 is located behind the Taichung train station, and it includes the gallery, theater, studios for 8 artists and art groups. Stock 20 has many activities. There were 2 activities this past May. They were thanks to your mother. On one day, you could build an aluminum ornament. On another day, you could also make a silver ring to be your Mother's Day gift. Those 2 activities were presented by Zamama, a metalsmithing studio. Here is the announcement for their activities. Here is information on transportation to Stock 20. Stock 20 is nearby Taichung train station, and the entrance is on the left of the rear of the train station. So you can take a bus, a car, or taxi to there. For instance, you can take bus 35 to there. Then you have to walk for 15 minutes. As for surrounding area, here is what we learned. There is a very famous Taiwan food nearby Taichung train station and Stock 20. And it is Taichung meatballs. Taichung meatballs inside has a lot of meat, and meatballs are very big. Not only Taichung meatballs are delicious, but also meatball soup are delicious too. We think if visitors want to eat Taichung meatballs, they must go this stand to eat it. And next, Linda will describe the Moon Gallery.
Now, here is an information of our research on gallery. We researched 6, and they are Archie Gallery, Moon Gallery, Soka Art Center, License Gallery, and East Gallery. And here is what we found out about the Moon Gallery. First, backseat information. Moon Gallery was established in 2000 in Taichung, Taiwan. This gallery is full of energy and humanity. Also, it has high-quality art. Many Taiwanese and overseas artists' work is depicted at Moon Gallery. There is fine art, sculpture, ink painting, and ceramic in their exhibitions. Next, artist work, Yang Yingfeng. He has been to Japan and Rome to study art. He has published many catalogs of his art, and he had a lot of exhibitions in Taiwan and overseas, such as creating comic, rock prints, and sculpture. For the transportation to the Mungari, here is what we found out. Mungari is close to the culture center, and you can take free bus 56 to the bus stop, the culture center. Another way to arrive there is take bus 5 and get off at the bus stop, the post office. It's closer than bus 56 stop. However, both ways you will only need to walk for a few minutes to get to the Mungari. In the surrounding area, here's where you can go. Anderson's Story is the restaurant of Western cuisine, and it's near the Mungari. Moreover, the decoration of the restaurant is about fairy tales of Anderson's. There are several of Western cuisines, such as seafood gratin, spaghetti, steak, and more. Finally, the rest will tell us conclusion.
In conclusion, here's how we feel about doing this project. Last semester, we surveyed 50 foreigners about Taiwan's art world. Based on the questionnaire result, we could know some information about most people's exhibitions interest. The most beneficial part of our project was that it gave us opportunities to practice our conversation with foreigners, and it gave us chances to use English for researching and for surveying foreigners. We consider that the important part of our project was that it not only helped foreigners understand Taiwan's art museums, art villages, and galleries, but it can also help us students, scholars, understand Taiwan's art world further. Thank you for your attention.
"请第三组上台，第四组准备。Good morning, everyone. My name is Amy. I will introduce my group members. Our group members are Ruby Zhang, Ruby Yo, and Yo-Yo. The title of our graduate project is Using Reader's Theater to Teach English in an Urban Elementary School in Taichung. We divided the project into 5 parts: background introduction, literature review, methodology, result, and conclusion. First of all, I'm going to talk about background introduction. Reader's theater is literature-based oral reading which communicates stories through oral interpretation rather than through acting. It is similar to a play, but there are generally no costumes, sets, or prompts, and no movements around a stage or action between performers. Moreover, there is no memorization. Scripts are usually held by the performers. In fact, reading plays an important role in language learning because it's the key to the world of language learning. According to the statistics of the National Assessment of Educational Process, US, in 1995, 44% of the 4th graders of elementary school students cannot read fluently. Therefore, in order to improve their reading comprehension, how to improve it has been a hard issue in the teaching of reading in recent years. Next, the main purpose of RT is to improve students' English ability in order to meet the tendency of the international global village. Then, according to the performance of RT show of elementary school in 2009 and 2010, most references of scripts are based on the fairy tales. However, compared to the elementary school, scripts are based on the creative stories and folk tales in junior high school.